Let's go. You already know what time it is. This your boy King Heru. This is the Get Righteous podcast. We about to lock in with another motherfucking great episode. Let's get it. I'm trying to find a song for y'all. What's good with you? Queen up in here. Let me know if y'all can hear me and see me if I'm good. Why it's early, just in case I had to switch over to Zito. Okay, we got Oso, Zito. Let me know if y'all can hear me and all that. If they
I say, act like you ain't never did this. You ain't never did this before. There you go.
What's up, family?
What's
Good with you.
good? You already know the shit.
All right, man. Locked in.
Right
Yes.
there, yeah, you know, we give them a few moments to get in here. It's 8:04. We give them about 7, 8 minutes.
Take your time.
Get my shit ready.
Let's get them.
You know what I mean? We're gonna come in real hot for y'all tonight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a goodie. What's good with you though?
You know the shit, man. Maintaining, keeping shit right. 100, keeping the mind right.
Of course.
Back focusing on self improvement. You know the shit.
Gotta do it. Most important.
You already? How you? Everything going?
Everything good. Got some things brewing. Lovely.
Definitely brewing. I'll see you this weekend. I'll be up there Friday.
Or
How you doing, Ho?
no, I don't talk about shit until it's done. You know what I'm saying? But we almost there. Got a few announcements to make soon.
But baby, trust me again. Yeah, baby, we'll be fine. And now she's rocking. And I don't understand.
Hey, wee. That's that shit.
Yes, sir.
On the low.
Right.
Yeah.
I was trying to put one of my songs on, so I had to find another neutral artist that was on YouTube.
Yeah.
You feel me?
On some business shit. The key, or one of the keys at least, to defeating the copyright claims for playing music during your live or whatever the case may be, or content. It's a constant battle because they constantly update shit. Like literally, they update it every single week because they work hand in hand with the labels, right? Go for underground artists or artists that are not signed to a major.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I bet this dude on TikTok. This dude young as hell. This a young.
That's why I fuck with Russ the way.
This a Poppy singing this shit.
Yeah.
But that's why I say I got him. I told him, he came on my joint. He was like, "Yo, you play my music for me live." I'm like, "Yo, type your shit in. I mean, give me the music. I'm gonna type it in for you. I'll play it."
Yeah.
And I was rocking to it.
And outside of that, is the music artist.
Nobody want to hear all that boop boop bop bop shit all the time. There you go.
Vibe.
Hey, they know this. It's time to lean back, relax with the candlelight. You feel me? But that's gonna be that's a whole nother episode. So we about to go somewhere else because the music. Hold on, let me up one time.
Right. That's just what he be doing. You see this guy on TikTok just be out there vibing.
Oh yeah. TikTok just vibing on it.
I got TikTok.
Yeah, we got to get on the TikTok too. We're gonna have to start dropping some. So, oh, you already know. Look, that's the look. You heard what he just said. Now, if y'all about TikTok, like I ain't been on the IG live too much because I've been on the TikTok trying to get the vibes. And you come to TikTok live, it ain't nothing but vibes. That's it. That's all we.
I know they let you play the music on the TikTok live. I thought
on the TikTok, and play the music. No, nothing. Play everything on that joint. I want it vibing.
Yeah, because their copyright laws are different because, all right, paper wise, it's half owned by the U.S., half owned by China. They don't care over in China.
Right.
By the time they try and make the front end meet with the back end, they like, man, just dismiss this shit.
But you can't smoke like sit there smoking J like how you would on Instagram live.
Right.
That's the difference. Now that's the difference. I'll be in the cut like, ooh.
Right.
One time, you heard?
Right.
Right.
Do it. I had came up off this live and then went right to a TikTok live and talking, thinking that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh. And Joe was like, shoot. Went out. I was like, oh, I gotta get my shit back.
Right. Yep. That's it though. But other than that, like the comparing the lives, like with TikTok is, to me, it gives you a little bit more organic shit in terms of growth, in terms of reach. There's not too much fighting for, you know, to get in front of any algorithm or whatever the case. Even being live on Instagram, like, it's pay to play. So people will pay to be out in the front. On TikTok, it's not necessarily that because their core base is, you know, 12 to 18.
I agree. Yeah, my thing on TikTok, I get a lot more views and interactions on, and I've been on there for a shorter time.
Right.
You know, so I agree. I can definitely agree to that.
Word. Absolutely. And that's just the shit though. And when I'm talking to people about their marketing and their branding and, you know, like what you're doing and everything like that, like you have to incorporate TikTok into your plan. You have to. Just because of how organic it is. You know what I'm saying? Like TikTok is hot on the level that Instagram was hot before they started stealing everybody's shit.
It is.
So it pays to be over there. So, but just like you chop up your reels on here and shit like that, you should.
It's all about using them. Use them all. Like if you promote, use all these motherfuckers. You got to be up to date on what the fuck is going on. So use all these motherfuckers.
Word. Exactly. You know, 100. That's what I said. I'm all over this motherfucker.
Definitely. It just be going live to go live. That's how you build it though, because that puts you closer to the front of the line per se. You understand? Because they try to reserve the big accounts to take up all of that live traffic. You know what I mean? But with them, you know, it's about consistency. You understand? So if you constantly post or you're constantly going live, they're gonna bump you.
Facts. You know, especially the people that be doing them little battles and all that. I mean, I'm getting used to it. So on that side, it's different. But as you said, just stay in all of it. Just stay on all of them. Especially if you got something going, you might as well just stay on all of them.
Absolutely. You know, but that's a whole other. You know, we was actually talking about, you know, breaking down shit and doing these tutorials and shit for the people.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm saying, like I tell folks, I give you the game. But it's what you do with it.
Oh man, this is like, you know, you can read 1,000 books, but if you don't motherfucker use the knowledge, you know, the fuck.
Come on, man. That's what they say. They said, power. I always disagree with that saying when they say knowledge is power, because knowledge is not power. Because you have to apply it. Applied knowledge.
I like that. I like that. There it is.
Exactly, and that's facts.
Just saying.
That shit. I can dig it.
He still got this thing running.
Hey, absolutely.
You already know.
How you feeling though? I know you was sick a little bit, right?
No, I think you just celebrating the
Yeah, that's what's so crazy. So I celebrated a little too hard, obviously, man, because man, I was down like the day after, and like 2-3 days. I couldn't get out. I was done. When I look back at the videos, I say, okay, I guess I thought I was in, Purse, summertime. I'm out there with no coat on. Like, man, I felt every bit of it, man. I'm just getting back, man. I'm just getting back.
Right.
But I had a great time. I did. I had a great time. It was worth it.
That's what's up. As long as it was worth it. You know what I mean?
It was worth it. So good.
Absolutely. They be telling, all right, it's starting to get a little sunny outside, but don't you be going out there.
Yeah, bullshit. Mom used to always say that, man. Don't bullshit. You better put that jacket back on.
Yeah.
That's how you get you.
Tried that the other day. I walked outside like, I said, nah, buddy, you go back on up here and, grab what I need because it ain't right out here. I thought, up there outside, and days was like 60, 65. I'm like, good. Open the door, like, ooh, shit, snow on the car. It's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, nah, hell nah.
Right.
Ooh,
bullshit.
It's 8:15, Zito, you already know.
Absolutely. Here we are, episode 38 of the Get Righteous podcast. I am your man, Johnny Esposito. Also to my motherfucking right, King Heru up at the motherfucking top. You already know the vibes. As always, every episode is brought to you by that Blazing That 420 Medicals LLC, as well as BC Marketing LLC and Rewire Me for all of your custom needs, whether it be shirts, hats, sweatshirts, joggers, any athletic wear, kicks, whatever the case may be. You see the gentleman up top, and he will take care of you for all of your digital marketing needs, whether it be email marketing, social media management, logo creation, website construction, menus, flyers, whatever. You see me, I will take care of you. And since we have the brother Oso here, you already know the platform king,
nigga. Queen, not your bitch. Thank y'all for having me back, man. Let's go.
Absolutely.
You already know.
Absolutely. As far as the business goes, advertisement wise, we run 15, 30, 45-second advertisements for pricing. You can DM us. Your placement would be in the front or in the middle of the podcast, where we talk about your brand, talk about your product, talk about your business. So entrepreneurs, owners, operators, feel free to holler at us. And you'll gain that traction with all of our viewership and listenership all across major DSPs, of course. Yeah. And if you would like to donate to the podcast, obviously the link is in the bio. Cash App's attached. You dig? With that being said, episode 38.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Bro. Social Bunch, the generation raised by technology. We are in a weird time. Last episode, we had a conversation about a very adult situation that was going on, spreading all across TikTok, that had to do with, polyamory relationships, unprotected sex, all of these things. And people forget that TikTok is designated as a kids app. Is what they always say. That the app is for kids. The app is for kids. So, after we had that conversation, we sat back, we chopped it up about everything, and we thought, like, yo, we really need to, like, deep dive into this shit because times are different. We know that, It is. The next generation is here, kicking up a whole lot of shit, but they're different from us. You feel me? Like, this is the generation that has been raised purely by technology, and it shows. You feel me? Like, things are just very different. They don't hold the same values that we do. They don't have the same TV that we do. But that, to me, falls on the parents. So, to the gentleman up top, I kick to you, as a parent, of a tribe, and it is a tribe.
Yeah, it's a goddamn tribe, right? What for that? Like,
what would you say you feel is the biggest issue with this generation being raised by technology?
I'm gonna have to. Well, I can go from my oldest, but he was kind of like, in the middle shit. But I'm gonna go with the 4 and 6-year-old. First, I just try to keep it to a minimum. Right. You know what I mean? And just stay on what they doing and what they watching. But the YouTube got out of hand for a moment, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, after a while, you just get used to them just learning how to work stuff, and not crazy. Like, they know not to go look for nothing crazy, but, you know, it's just certain I guess YouTubers that's on there to fill the need. I guess in order to get that bag and that and the views, you know, they got to get into the kids lane. You know what I mean? So you see, the kids want to watch a lot of this game and stuff and things like that. You know, they see on TV Fortnite shit like that, but most of the time it be a grown ass person, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Some grown behind the scenes, even when it comes to the grown ass people doing the adult, you know, adult things. You know what I'm saying? On these platforms and shit, and including the kids into the shit. Like, you know what I mean? It can get it out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can get out of hand. So I had to monitor this shit after a while, because, you know, we just walking by, next thing you know, motherfucker talking, you hear some cursing or something, like, you know what I'm saying? So she look back, you like, wait, hold up. I thought you was just watching some, you know what I mean? Some cartoons on there, on video game or something. So, you know, and then you start hearing them talking, hearing what's going on, then you start to figure out. Then, you know, moms come in. I hear they listening to that thing, they talking like this and talking like that. So, you know, after a while, you know, like I said, at first I'm like, oh, they good. You know, let them go. You know, they good. And then now when I actually just chill back and listen and just, you know, just seeing and just peep out a few videos and a few people that they follow, because after a while, you know, the voice get regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
so, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing, you know, like the same voice and these same people. And I'm like, that is over for them. You know what I mean? Block them off the page or block them off your thing, so you can't even see them no more. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't go on there. You know what I mean? And a couple more people to get to the point to where you either going to learn what you know you're supposed to listen to and watch, or I'm going to directly monitor it to little kids, and you're only going to be able to watch some little kid, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Kid cartoons, but that's what it's getting down to. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if kids is I mean, you know, we was taught this because we was coming into that age while we was in school, that this is what it's going to be. This is just what it is going to be. It's going to be a technology, you know what I mean, world. So, you know what I mean, us as parents, you know what I mean, if you do have kids, you know, you just got to be able to just take it just in sections, you know what I'm saying, to monitor it from when they're young to this age, and then when they get from here to teenage age, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's our new monitoring system. Like, it's not more of they going out and mingling and finding out shit or walking in the streets and it's going down. They can just flip on the joint and it's right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they don't even gotta go outside to get that. So we gotta, you know what I mean? I just say just monitor it, and then still don't make it too strict, because you don't want them going behind your back. Like, you know what I mean? That's a lot of failures. Not failures. You know what I mean? I say failures. Just a lot of cycle being repeated. You know what I mean? Just amongst parents and you know, people. Period. When you do want to come down on your kid or your child, you know, you want to get to the most strict thing. And, you can't have this and have that. Well, we know cats that, you know what I'm saying, that couldn't come outside, boy. And once they got college loose or whatever, like, you know what I mean, it was on. You know what I mean? It's go time. So, you know what I mean, at that too, don't be too crazy on them, but just give them an understanding so that they can at least learn and be able to start to pick and, you know what I mean, choose what's right from wrong. Then you'll know if your child choosing the right way or they going the wrong way. But that's how I see it. As,
I honestly believe that that's important, bro. You know, you bring up a valuable point, because we at a stage where it's like we have to choose how to discipline, you know, them. I don't think it's more of it should be more of us protecting them from it, because they gonna see it regardless. You know, school, internet, they getting computers for free now, so they be supposed to be on Zoom or
Right.
Play, and they on motherfucking YouTube. You know, so it's more to a point where you gotta prepare them. You know, sometimes a lot of my daughter's mom, they don't like the way I do things, because I prepare them. Look, this is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to come across it one way or another. I'm sorry. And I'd rather for you to come across it with your father, your mother, you know, than come across it in the streets. You know, so I do agree, bro. Like, it's a balance on, like, yo, to protect them. Beat your ass if I find this out. Like, yo, it's a fucking balance. Because you don't rebel, man. Once they rebel, can't get back, man.
Yeah, it's facts.
Right. Yeah, man. I definitely agree. And for me, you know, but just from, you know, the business angle everything. I have to study trends and I have to stay on top of them, and you know, just look at all types of crazy shit on social media. I see a lot of dark shit. I see a lot of good shit, you know, but it always placates in my mind like, yo, like my little niece is 7 years old, you know, she's starting to, you know, come into her own a little bit. And it's like, bro, like these parental controls need to be tightened. You feel like I ain't got to worry about it. I don't have any kids. You feel me? So, but if I'm, you know, kicking it with my sister, you know what I'm saying, or with the bros or whatever the case may be, and I leave my phone open, she picks up my phone like, hey, you know, Uncle Wiley, can I use your phone? Cool, sure, cool. She go open some shit and see some very grown shit.
Right.
Like, and it's like, damn, I wasn't thinking to, you know, fix my settings and everything like that, but I go from there and I say, like, what's the disconnect, man? Because to me, there is a severe disconnect when it comes to this whole technology-based generation. You know what I mean? Like, for us, like, we knew what it was like to play outside until the street lights came on. You understand? And if you wasn't in by the time them street lights hit, that was your ass.
Right.
We know what it was like to use a rotary phone and a cell phone. You understand? And to me, the gap that's there, like, what, like, I don't see these kids doing the same shit. So is it the parenting that's different? Like, where is the drop off?
So I don't always want to say, I always blame it on the parents. Not saying that it's not necessarily, you know, the parents' fault, but you got to. The disconnect does come sometimes. You look at the society or the system that we put under. Mm-hmm. We can be a 24-hour parent, or we can be a motherfucking work. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get both. You know, so a typical parent, you know, you working, you come home, and the first thing you do is look, take this motherfucking iPad, get the fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make dinner, and you get ready for bed. You know, and it's like it's not what you initially want to do, but it becomes your normal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, I'm working. You know, you might, you know, me, I'm an entrepreneur. You know, I'm running my own business, and the easiest thing right now might be for you to go ahead and just take your little phone, man, go sit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Right. You know, noticing, you know, that time that child is right there on YouTube or that social media thing, what they're actually taking in. So, yeah, it starts with the parents, but you're like, you know, you put in the predicament sometimes, man.
Yeah, we are. You're right. That's facts. Facts.
My question would be,
that balance.
What is the difference between how our parents, our elders made shit happen, you know what I'm saying, and we weren't as dependent on that? You understand? Like where did the shift happen? Like, we know as time goes on, they say that the human brain develops a little bit less, so these kids have a shorter attention span. You understand? So they go from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. And, you know, you take them in to be in school, the child study team hits them. Oh, they got ADD. Oh, they need Ritalin. Oh, they need, you feel me?
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, like, bro. But it's like, what are we doing, or what do y'all feel happened to us that we got to do shit so different? Is it Biden with the times, or is it just a decrease in not mental stability, but in the mentality of parenting?
I guess I will have to go with a mix of both. Shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a new day and age. This is new times. Ain't nothing gonna ever be how we was when we was growing up.
That's fact.
When they get older and it's time for them to have this, it's gonna be a whole nother different flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and in this time of age, as you were saying though, with things changing so rapidly, that's how we have to kind of like teach. You know what I'm saying? That's how I teach my my young ones. Learn what you can, learn what you know, but just know things is gonna shift. It can change fast, so you just gotta be on. You gotta stay on point. You know what I mean? Stay on what's going on. You know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I'll always teach y'all to read. Always teach y'all see and visualize, you know what I'm saying, and then go about things. But
Yeah.
I would have to say, for me to answer that question, we're in a constant changing time.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in the world right now, this shit gonna change by the month. It's not gonna change by the year. It's not gonna change by the years. This shit is gonna change by the month. Like, you know what I mean? So therefore our kids, that's why I tell people now, well, Dave, you wanna have more? Hell no, I wanna have no more. I got 4, 6-year-old, a teenager, and I gotta raise them in motherfucking hell. You know what I'm saying? Like what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
why would I bring something else in to have to think about while I'm thinking about all this shit to deal with and putting a whole, you know what I mean, all this shit to try to protect the ones that's here, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. You know what I mean? That's like being in the middle of The Walking Dead and getting somebody pregnant, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's where we at. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of shit to do right now with the changing that's happening. So we just gotta we gotta learn how to break cycles and knowing that the time is changing so that we can just do this as best we can. Ain't none of us gonna be great. Ain't none of us gonna sign a perfect dotted line, but we just gotta try to manage this shit and juggle it. Like you said, we got the technology rise and the control and shit, and then you got, you know what I mean? On the other hand, you want the kids to be able to be out freely, but you can't because there's so much crazy information, so much crazy stuff out there. So you gotta try to, like you said, you just gotta balance it and try to give them what's real, and just hopefully, you know what I mean? That's why, like you said, I say that age between 4 and 7, they're sponge age, and they're sponge mentality. You gotta feed them some of that. You gotta feed them some rawness because they're gonna start drawing to what, you know what I mean, what they feeling, so that way you'll be able to direct them. You can't tell them what to do. I know we want to. We got to guide them until they get older and then let them go. But we got to guide them in the right way so that they just understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't trying to close shit off. If I don't close nothing off to them, man, shit closed off to them, they just know.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is it and this is what it is, but you're a kid. So right now you focus on smiling, learning, having fun and all that. And when you get to certain ages, I'll let you know when you'll know from learning when you get to certain ages that it's time for you to turn on a different mindset and get ready for a different, you know what I mean, lifestyle. So that's how I mean, that's the only way I can see
it
it.
Or definitely. Also,
it is, man. I agree. Like, you hit it right on the nose. It's always different, speaking from a parent's point of view, because I used to always be like that. Oh, why he do that? Like, look, don't tell me, like how to do it. I'm trying to tell you, you don't know it until you live in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know it until you live in it. It's hard to keep your kids away from certain things now. Like I said, it's in the cartoons,
right,
and it's in the schools. Like, so
yeah.
everywhere you look. So like bro said, you just have to guide them. You know what I'm saying? From yay high, as long as you can, you know what I'm saying, to like, look, this is what the fuck it is.
Right.
And trust and believe after that the ancestors in the universe gonna continue to guide them,
Exactly. Exactly.
Because
don't provide the protection.
I guarantee you, we ain't make all the decisions that our parents, had for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, a lot of us, my parents still look at me and say, God damn, that goddamn boy. So it's like, so we have to go over the time. Like bro say, time is definitely, we got to keep up, man. We just have to keep up and learn how to adjust.
I think the adjust part is the biggest hurdle, because like you said, as time continues to go on, as time passes, the mind changes, the heart changes, and everything like that. The one thing that I've seen the thing that stands out the most to me, right, with this younger generation, is the disrespect. Like, these cats is different, like super different.
Yeah, no, that's 100. That's I stay on.
These cats be sitting on these social media apps, and it's getting so disrespectful. So like they just be wild on these apps. You understand? There's no chill button. There's no filter. There's none of that. Now, I'm all for expressing yourself. I'm all for you getting your shit off, 100%. You feel me? But when you are disrespecting people openly, when you are doing all of these things, because let's keep it a band. people are losing sponsorships. People are losing their jobs. People are losing their platforms behind disrespect. You feel me? And then it translates into the household. You feel me? Like, and these kids got so much mouth, so much attitude and everything. You feel me? And it's just so, it's so different. You understand? And I'm like, all right, maybe this is because your ass ain't nobody popped you in your shit yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't nobody running your mouth yet.
Yeah, and that's what's been going on with this. Not us, because you know we 30 and shit like that. But I would say like more now, like Mike killing them, my young ones, stuff like that. Like what I mean, like the young ones now, because shit, I was on the phone the other day. You know what I mean? I'm on the phone with Bree, with my sister and shit.
Right.
Go up there, asking my kids because they've been playing the game for a while. So just before I even, like I said, even went out to open the door to see how cold it was. But I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get right to what we're doing. We're gonna go for a walk. You know what I'm saying? So others are like, nah, like I ain't going for nothing, no walk, no nothing. So I'm like, huh? No, and she looked like she stopped what she was saying and looked. So I'm like,
what?
Like, hold on real quick. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, yeah, I knew that's why I paused it. She's like, I knew you was about to, you know what I'm saying? Got on that ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta nip that shit right now. That was the new cycle. It became from getting our ass whooped to whatever lenient, these lenient parents and shit. Let him go. He good. Blah blah blah. This and the third. So now we gotta bring it back. I ain't talking about getting this belt and slashing and whooping ass all day, but you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta nip that shit right now because that's why they're growing up to be out of hand. That's why they growing up to just do whatever. It ain't that they seeing this shit and they want to be on some street shit or want to do that. It's because they getting so much information and parents is so fucking lenient that they going to do it. That's what they feel. That's what they done chose to you know what I mean, gravitate towards, because there wasn't no stoppage. It wasn't no, like, you know what I mean, no molding, you know what I mean, no motherfucker, what you doing? Or who the fuck you talking to? Or what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that. Like, you know what I mean? It's that and this motherfucker. We're going to have fun, laugh, and do what we got to do. But when let it get real crazy in this motherfucker, I'll shut this whole shit down. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It got to be more of that. Different, break the cycle, but differently. With that cycle, we need to keep that stern, you know what I mean, hard body, you know what I mean, old grandma, you know what I mean, back, like, you know what I'm saying? But
that's exactly what I wanted to touch on too, because it's, to me, another one of the things that's missing in terms of shaping kids, in terms of shaping, mindset, heart, attitude, and everything like that, is the OGs. Like, the OG culture has been dying so bad. You understand? And when people hear you say OG, they automatically think it's some negative shit. Nah. Like, you can refer to it as whatever you want. Your ancestors, like your elders per se. Yeah. Like, but for a lot of us, our OGs, yeah, we had our family elders and everything like that. But outside of that, a lot of us were guided by outside OGs. Like, it's just facts.
Right.
Like, for me personally, everybody knows that, from the top down, I had my pops, I had my grandfather, I had my mother. Like, yeah, true indeed. Grandfather well respected, my family well respected in the town. Everybody knows that shit.
Right.
Right. Outside of that, like, the bruhs, like, real shit. Like, and it's the ones who actually took the time out to be like, yo, this ain't for you. And pull you up out that shit.
Right.
Like, sit you down, talk to you. Folks like Sean. Like, Sean was big, bro. Like,
yeah, thanks.
Like,
yeah, bro, yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, like,
bro, for you also, who would you say like your OGs were, and like what did they do for you?
Like, hold on. I want to first, to answer your question. We don't have. It's no guidance. You know what I'm saying? It's like babies having babies. So it's like kids having kids. So they don't have no goddamn direction. So how the hell you gonna direct the damn kids? So that's why these fucking kids are going crazy. And even in the streets, bro, like how you said, like it was still structure. You know what I'm saying? Like in the streets growing up, like you wasn't gonna do no dumb shit and come back around the way and think you was gonna live. You was gonna get fucked up. You was gonna get checked by, like you said, by the OG or the nigga around the way. Yeah, the old head. Like you ain't bringing that bullshit around here. It ain't none of that no more. Nobody do that. So that's why these youngins just doing this goofy ass shit and everything is accepted. You know, me growing up, my OGs was my uncles, man. Like my uncles actually, you know, taught me the game, man, because they told me, look, I was the one on the block singing this shit. Dancing. They always tell me this ain't for you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be doing something else. And I used to be like, man, I'm good, you know, out this. And they told me like it wasn't for you. They kept it real with me. And I got to fuck up off that motherfucking block. You know what I'm saying? But I had a lot of good old heads around me. And the thing about that, that's who raising our kids, man. The street guy, you know what I'm saying? The one who out there got the expensive car, got the jewelry on, or got whatever clothes. That's who raising our motherfucking kids, because our kids seeing that as what's popping. You know what I mean? So it's fucked up. What's up, cuz?
Thanks, and that's 100. That's 100. And along with the shit they see on these apps, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? They see the people on the apps doing that. They see the people when they go out doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they like, well, that's the way. This the way, you know what I mean? The way of life. But now, like you said, like we had, you know, elders, cousins, big bros, like, you know what I mean? That catch shit. My aunts, like, they didn't play that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, you know what I mean? Like, the shit I done is because I was able to, you know what I mean? So when do what I could do. Let a motherfucker catch me trying to have a bottle to my lip or smoking a goddamn something or doing something. It was motherfucker get that basketball, that football, or what you not doing, that microphone, motherfucker ain't going
in that studio, right?
Got to do, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, like, that's another thing too. We don't got enough of them, you know, older OGs out there too to give them that, like, you know what I mean? So that's why the new motto is to speak into these whoever is out there and doing anything, and these young kids is looking up to, you know what I mean? That we can get them to at least change their view of how they see things, you know what I mean? To start, you know what I mean, helping more towards what they telling these young cats, you know what I'm saying? And if not, then we just gotta, that's the disease we got to get rid of, you know what I mean? Them type of motherfuckers in our community, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, and then move forward with that. But like you said, like this, it is a big subject. It's a big issue, and you know what I mean? It's definitely needed to get dealt with. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Parenting, man. Like, I'm gonna make that one of the topics, man, on the show, man. Parenting, you know, because that's a hell of a topic, man. Especially for just like now, the day we live in, man. I don't think it's, unless you're a parent that just don't give a fuck about your kids, it's hard to put you in the category of bad parent, you know, bro. So I really want to have time to really go in your definition on what you clarify as a bad parent. You know what I'm saying? Like a parent that work 24/7 and don't got time to be home with the child. Is that a bad mama? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, is she a bad mama?
I'm talking mother. Never mind. We're gonna get to a whole.
You know, right? That's what I'm saying. That's a. We gotta get into it, you know, because parenting. That's another one, y'all. I really believe we gotta really dig into.
Because we could come all. You know what I mean? We could come all types of ways when we get into real parenting. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
The side, shit, the dad side, all, like, you know what I'm saying, and that's just the you know, the unique thing of, you know, not living, you know, growing up, how we got to grow up to see it. Like, you know what I mean? Not to see it on movies or living, you know, where the spoon is gold and then somebody got to tell you that, oh, this is how it is in other homes. Like, we got to see it. We got to see it around us, elevate above it, you know what I mean? See the good side. So we got to see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I was in the hood, but periods of times I lived on the hill with my aunts in there, down the street. from zero. Like, you know what I'm saying? From my cousin, both cousins. Lived with one cousin in my eye and them, and then he was right down the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? But 5 minutes down the street, you go down there, that's where I'm at. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of the hood. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that quick of a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could come up here, chill, relax, good, little gate around me and be good. And then 5 minutes, I could walk into the motherfucking projects and there's motherfuckers around, motherfuckers ask you where it's at. You know what I mean? It's going down. So I got to be able to, you know, see both sides. So that's definitely something that we gonna bring up, and we can bring it up on, you know, the next show that you got coming up if you want. So you know what I'm saying? We can go in. We definitely go on that. I got definitely. You know what I mean? I know we all got something.
Most definitely.
The word.
You know what I'm saying? But I know some parents that's like, well, I should slap the shit out his goddamn
man.
But you know what I'm saying?
I be hearing kids going off on their parents, and here's the other part. Like on these gaming systems, on the Xbox Live, on the PS Plus, and everything like that, these little bad motherfuckers be out here talking cash shit.
And you be wondering, what the hell is your mother? What?
You feel me?
What the hell?
That's how I come on. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I come straight on my kids. Like the 6-year-old, like, you know, and even the little one, he be having this little headset on now, but they know. You hear somebody adult like my age and they talking like crazy or talking to whoever doing whatever, you know, not to even engage. Just you can play, listening to the game and take your headset off, like, you know what I'm saying? But if you do come across it and some kids and they're not bad or talking no wild shit, then you can engage and talk to them, like, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I hear that shit, I'm coming to get on this motherfucker. And then when I get on it, everybody's shit go mute. Who the fuck little ass is cursing on this side of the, you know what I mean?
I done heard it all, man. I done heard it all.
You know what I'm saying? Or your dad, motherfucker, whoever's sitting there right there listening to your little fucking ass, like, you know what I mean? Go tell them to get the microphone because I'm on this shit now. Turn the TV up so they can hear me, like, you know what I mean?
These live games are scary, man. You know, these live games and virtual games, like, it's too much for these kids, man. Like, no. You don't know who the hell you talking to, like,
hey.
I can track you down and see where you're at. Yeah. Like, this shit is weird. It's weird.
I done been through all that, like, telling niggas, like, nigga, I'll come straight pulling up on you, motherfucker, going talking from cash shit to shutting up. Like, wait, hold up. I'm like, I ain't on no game. I ain't on no game shit. Like, I'm for real, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
y'all be ready to fight for real.
All that dumb shit you talking about, motherfucker. Like, I can either tell you where I'm at or I'm coming to where your ass is at. So what I did was take my break. Yeah, took my break from that shit, and now when I come on, I'm in my party. Like, you know what I mean? Family or nothing. Like, I don't even want to engage. I don't give a fuck. You might be cool or not. We might catch you, and you might be cool. And if not, motherfucker, I'm about to mute your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to hear you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's party chat or no chat. God damn it. Right. So, you know what I mean?
Telling you,
but yeah, we got.
It's crazy, and they be sitting there for hours and hours, soaking all of this shit in. And I'd be like, you know, the time is gonna come, you know, when I do have my kids and shit like that, and I'm gonna go through the same shit. You feel me? And you gonna hop off this PlayStation, this Xbox, whatever the case, you going around and say, "Fuck you." Who the fuck you think you talking to, little nigga? Like, what?
Yeah, word again.
It's gonna come. You gonna have your time, man.
Right.
You better not. That's one thing that ain't gonna happen in this motherfucker. Ain't gonna right. It's gonna be like motherfucking Cobra Kai in this bitch. Strike first, nigga. Everybody has these. You gonna be on the other side, and that motherfucker.
Wish I would have hopped off of a game system and turned to my dad and said, "Fuck you, Dad."
Yeah, word. I'm about to say, yeah.
It would have been hands, feet, elbow drops, power bombs, all types of shit.
He said, "I'm just letting him express himself."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm out there expressing myself too. We all about to express ourselves. Damn it. How about that?
Man.
Yeah, you go talk to her ass too. We all just
man. That's a little too much. That's a little too much. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I know I do understand there's different ways of parenting, but there's still an extent. You know, there's a cutoff. You know, I'm sorry. They still should be disciplined. I don't believe that you should try to whoop your child ass for every little goddamn thing. But yes, you are going to get your motherfucking ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. It's going to happen. You know, it's going to happen. It's just life.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Because that's language they understand. You don't seem to understand these words, but you seem to understand you getting your ass popped.
It's gonna happen. Like it's gonna
happen.
Don't
want that. Oh, okay. So now we understand each other.
Like it's gonna happen, you know. But like, I do, like, bro, like you said earlier, man. To sum that up on that is, I agree. It's just you gotta find that balance. We gotta find that balance, y'all, as parents, like on how to approach our kids on it, man. Because you don't want to come in too rough, you know what I'm saying? Because they can go. So it's like we gotta find that balance, y'all, as parents, you know. Be parents. Be parents.
I can't wait to drop this some raw shit I'm working on. You know what I mean? It's coming soon. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know we gotta stay in the lab. It's different now. You know what I mean? Because at times, doing this and doing what we do, we get to our points where we do gotta take a little off and get shit wired back. But yeah, it's a lot of things, a lot of information, a lot of like I said, a lot of new things happening that people just might not be up on. It's just a lot of things that need to be said. So we got to find different ways to express it. So just be on the lookout, for the fucking the small movies. Be on the lookout for goddamn the books. Zito got books out already. I got one I'm finishing. Be on the lookout for the new videos, the Patreon, of course. I already got 2. I've just got to get them to Zito so he can load them up. We already got 1 on there. And with our podcast and what we're doing, y'all just be on the lookout for a lot of new things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that time. Y'all been hearing me say it for the last few years, especially if you've been rocking with me. You know what I mean? It's all building. It's building time. It's secure time. You know what I mean? Let's build, secure what we need in the future so we're here for the future because this shit about to get ugly. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, like, I ain't no sugarcoating, I ain't no none of that. I ain't no, when it comes to this life shit and with my kids shit, this shit is gonna be ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta be ready for what is going down. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, just stay tuned with us. Stay in tune with us. We got a lot coming. Like you said, get to my TikTok because TikTok is kind of different. Shit that I post on here, they about to ban me. And some shit you can get on TikTok, so some shit you can't get on there, and you can get on here. So you gotta come. Y'all gotta follow on all, you know what I mean, on all ways. You know what I mean? We got y'all. We're gonna start holding sessions over there to where we, Zito, also get live and we on there because you know what I mean. The crowds can get crazy, like you know what I'm saying. I had going with my shit at the end said 200 and something viewers, like you know what I'm saying, like, and I just been live like 9 times. I just got on. I just got 1,000. You know what I mean? I'm just getting it, just working this shit. So you know what I mean. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, stay with us, man, because we out here.
Absolutely. For anything that we got going on, of course, you can hit the link in the bio of the Righteous Podcast. But also, please tell the people where they can find you and all of your content, all of your music, all of your everything that is attached to you. Please, sir.
Yes, y'all can find me on all platforms. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, under Also Focus. Same name, no underscores. Also Focus, straight like that. Spotify, Apple Music, also the podcast. Anywhere that you can find podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We got podcast, audio podcasts for those who don't like watching. You just want to sit back and listen. You can also go on Spotify, Apple, and check Also Focus podcasts out as well.
Absolutely. As always, brother, we appreciate you coming on with us. It is a esteemed pleasure. Always.
Definitely. Those of y'all that come out and rock with us and sit in. So what we got to say, we love y'all always. We sending that peace and positivity out. I'm sending you some great how-do energy sent to you. You know what I mean? Because I don't do the B word, the essence word, and stuff like that because of the essence of words. So you know what I'm saying? So try to watch what I'm saying. Try to watch what energy I'm directing to y'all. You know what I mean? So it's pure. So I'm sending you some great positive how-do energy. That's what I call it. That's pure energy, world energy. It's how-do energy. Remember that. And when you're saying that early, they can receive it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm sending out to y'all. Love to always listening. Also for coming through and rocking with the boys. Anything to say? I'm just rocking to this.
It is. You know what the vibe is.
She's so perfect to me. You gotta work it for me. She told me you don't need to know.
Yeah, we don't know what we gonna listen to. With your best.
Always coming with some off the wall shit.
You know I got it. It's like it's kind of like
Got,
giving, like it just
got to have that
Now
one.
you high, you know, keep them spirits high.
Absolutely.
Well, once again, we thank y'all for locking in with us. We're gonna go ahead. It definitely is about 9, so we're gonna shut it down. So Zito can do what he do behind the scenes, get it loaded up for y'all on all platforms. This will be on the YouTube. If not, late tonight, Zito been on it, so it might be up there late tonight, early morning, and all other platforms as well. So if you're walking in the house to say, Alexa, play episode 38, and you're going ahead to come pop on. You got your any other podcast, like also said, we are on all of them. So go ahead and rock out with us. Our links to all our other social medias and all that is in the bio. And peace, love, always.
You were creeping with your best friend. Oh, I can't believe I didn't know that you were creeping with your best friend.
Yeah, I ain't ready for that. I ain't gonna be so. Y'all ain't ready for that. Don't be that is none of that. Alright, yeah, I love y'all. Peace. Matter of fact, you about to catch me because you know I'm going straight to the top.
Of course, going straight to the top.
Well, we out of here. All right, see.